Grand opening, grand closing.
Alright, welcome my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Your only friend, these YouTube streets, Puerto77. We're back with another video, and I was planning to do a live today, but some stuff is coming up, so I'm gonna drop these videos. I'm gonna drop this video tomorrow. I'll go live. But listen, 2025 Xbox fanboys, Xbox community. I would say Xbox fanboys, but Xbox community, you need to stop this shit. Like, we're not bringing this cuck energy. Yeah, these Xbox fanboys are bringing cuck energy into 2025. Nah, we're not doing that. Y'all need to stop that bullshit. Like, yeah, these guys out here looking like Adam 22, like over here. It's crazy, bro. Did a tweet, y'all Xbox fans of boys out here looking like Adam 22. Y'all need to stop. Go back to the drawing board. It's over. Just stop. It is, man. Y'all looking sad. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you some few examples. Start with General MLD right here. He says, well, Xbox fans need to adapt. Exclusive narrative is just giving another guy's ammo. The primary goal is comparing first party. So now he wants to fight a new war of just comparing first party. That shit's weird as hell, man. That's some cuck energy. Like, did Sega fans do that shit when they put Sega games on Nintendo? Like, they still comparing Sega games to Nintendo games? PS fan laughing now, but it won't be funny when their charts are dominated by Xbox games. Like, literally. I want you to read this note. I want you to read this note, right here. This is him writing this. He wrote, PS fans laughing now, but it won't be funny when their charts, meaning specific PlayStation charts, are dominated by Xbox games. I want you to read Adam 22's note here. He wrote, kind of weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck, so be it. This guy, General MLD, is about to get off on seeing Xbox games being bought on PlayStation. In the same way Adam 22 gets off at seeing his own wife get plowed by another man. That's the energy they want to bring in 2025. We're not accepting that energy. That's not happening. If you're an Xbox fan, Xbox community, you need to excommunicado these dudes. Y'all need to stop focusing on us PlayStation dudes. This is going to be your problem. This is going to be an Xbox community issue. You dudes are going to be associated with dudes like him. And that's what y'all want. He's about to be happy seeing Xbox games sell on PlayStation consoles. He's going to get off on that. That's his thing. It's clear to me Xbox strategy is software-based games, Xbox app that can be anywhere GP. So long as they're making more and higher rated games, I ultimately don't care where the games themselves are. My gaming ultimately doesn't change. So third party, like Rockstar. Rockstar has some of the, Grand Theft Auto, some of the highest rated games of all time, along with Red Dead, and they sell a whole ton. You don't see anybody trying to pit Take-Two versus PlayStation. But the crazy is, I call bullshit on that because this you. Could one, this you. When PlayStation fans get denied games, the world becomes a better place. Ain't that you? I'm going to have at least 10% more fun with Starfield knowing a PS version once existed but was scrapped. Stop port begging. It's done. Sony was outplayed by MS. This was you when you thought you were getting exclusives. But now that you realize wifey is not satisfied, you out here, enjoying someone else plowing what's yours. That's just crazy, bro. Listen, we're not doing that. Xbox community, you need to jaw check that shit. Y'all need to clean this up, clean this mess up, because this is not 25 energy. We're not doing this, right? Look at another one. Look at this guy. If Xbox ports Halo's, Gears, and Forza to PS5, everyone on the PS platform will lose interest in first-party PS games. So all you ponies should be boycotting this because Xbox would turn PS into Xbox Junior, and PS first-parties would suffer a greater reduction in sales. Bro, PlayStation has some of the most highest-selling games, right, outside of first-party. Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, not selling, but one of the most popular games played on PlayStation. Madden, 2K, Grand Theft Auto 5. And PlayStation first party is still successful. Spider-Man still sells $1 million. God of War, stuff like Intergalactic, that shit's going to sell over 10 million, right? Wolverine, definite over 10 million, easy. You're not stopping that. You know, if Xbox games really had the mods, if it really had that clout, people would be buying more of the consoles instead of PlayStation consoles. So what kind of crap is this? Yo, listen, Xbox community. I'm talking to the Xbox community, not the fanboys, the Xbox community. Y'all need to check this shit. You need to crush these guys. Because these guys, they're going to make you look bad in 2025. Look at the energy they're bringing. Look at this one. This started with Extreme. They're talking about developer direct. Listen, get used to it. These developer directs ain't for you no more. It ain't for the Xbox console gamer. It's for anybody that gets access to Xbox games. That means PC as well, PlayStation, and rumor has it with Nintendo Switch too. So anytime Xbox releases a developer direct or showcase or something, it's for everybody. Think of it this way. Let me help you out to the Xbox community. Let me help you guys out. Look at it as if EA says, hey, we're doing a showcase. Treat it the same way. Whenever you see EA, Ubisoft, Capcom, you know, when Rockstar does their premiere for GTA 6, it's not excluding anybody, right? So you got to look at it that way. Stop looking at Xbox as if they're Nintendo when Nintendo has their Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct is for Nintendo. When they have a Direct, they're not talking to PlayStation gamers on their console or PC gamers on their platform or Xbox gamers. They are strictly talking to the people who buy the Switch too. That's when you see Nintendo Direct, that's who they are. Xbox Direct, same shit as EA. When you start having that mindset, things get easier, right? But right here, you got Extreme. He says, looking forward to seeing all the games coming to PlayStation. Great way to start the year. You know they're going to announce games for PlayStation. I don't even know why y'all playing. Stop playing. You know this event is for the PC gamers and the PlayStation gamers right along with the console gamers. They're going to mention shit on PlayStation. But of course, that Adam 22 cucking has to come in. You got to cuck. You Xbox Fanboys, the cucking, bro. You can't help but to enjoy seeing your wife get plowed. Right here, PlayStation players who become Xbox players. I never thought it would ever be possible. No, because I told you that's what's going to happen. I told you Xbox putting their games on PlayStation. But y'all didn't want to listen. But now you want to brag. Now you want to enjoy seeing PlayStation gamers playing Xbox games on PlayStation. Now you're enjoying that. Extreme replies back, everything's an Xbox. So Xbox won because they managed to be everywhere. Cucking, bro. This is crazy, bro. And I replied, and notice he didn't reply. I said, did Sega win by going everywhere? Nope. He ain't replied to that. My man dipped. How are you enjoying this, bro? This is what y'all doing, man. All your statements. Listen, if you're an Xbox dude trying to find a win out of this, you are looking like this guy. You are doing this. This right here that you're seeing right here, that's what you're doing. You know? Y'all trying to find a win out of seeing your own spouse get plowed. And somehow you're trying to come up with the winner in that. That shit is wild, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. What's even weirder, though, is dudes who don't even have Xbox anymore, right? They still want to get involved, right? Here's the thing. Here where it starts. It starts with me, right? About a day ago, right? I retweeted some receipts of me calling this. I've been seeing this for a long time. It was written in the stars a long time ago, right? This was what I wrote on Twitter back in 2019. Wow, with PS5, Halo, Gears, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. At the time, Forbidden West wasn't the true name, but God of War 2, which is Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, all under one console. Next gen will be amazing for gamers. I called it. PlayStation 5, I was like, man, the way this shit is going, PlayStation 5 is going to have all this stuff, right? And you got this supposed PC master race saying they show love begging, right? So apparently begging for Xbox games. But here's the thing, bro. Isn't this you? Right here? Isn't this you? Let's start with the first one. Isn't this your tweet? Day and day PlayStation games coming to a PC near you? You begging? Isn't this you? Lego Horizon, Until Dawn are day ones, and Death Stranding 2 is coming to PC shortly after. What are we waiting exactly? And isn't this you? You tracking every game little by little. All the time. Bro, you this dude. And I don't even know why, because you don't even play on Xbox consoles no more, so why are you even involved? You upset that I'm talking shit to Xbox dude, Xbox console dudes, and you want to put your 2 cents, right, saying that I'm begging, yet the hypocrisy is you're doing the shit too. Let me guess. I'm not begging on something that's coming. Same shit with the PlayStation. Phil Spencer's putting all those games on PlayStation. So what are you doing here? I'm telling you, man. Y'all guys, even the dudes who shouldn't even be involved in this are looking like cucks. You PC dudes are looking like cucks. The fuck are you guys even mad for? Right? You guys are even mad for it. I don't even know why you even console war it. Listen, are you guys upset that console gamers still don't want to buy PCs and shit like that? Yo, if motherfuckers don't want to buy your shit, don't worry about it, bro. You bought it. You good. The problem is you guys want to console war and nobody really talking to y'all. Y'all that one kid that's alone in the block that nobody wants to hang out with. That shit's pretty sad. Listen, Destin, in my opinion, he so far, if you don't know, he left IGN and he wants to do his own solo thing, right? And he says he wants to be more balanced in his approach, right? You Xbox community guys, take a page out of his book, all right? So I'm going to read to you what he said. I'm pretty confident that more Xbox games will release on PS5 and other platforms in the future. Phil Spencer live on the Gamescom stage 2024. And he's quoting Phil Spencer. He wrote, "We run a business, and it's definitely true inside of Microsoft that the bar is high for us in terms of delivery that we have to give back to the company. I think for us as fans and players of games, we just have to anticipate there's going to be more change in how some of the more traditional ways that games were built and distributed. That's going to change for all of us. But the end result has to be better games that more people can play. If we're not focused on that, I think we're focused on the wrong things." Right? So that's his quote from Phil Spencer. Now, to continue on what Destin's saying, Indiana Jones was also revealed as releasing on the PS5 that year. A game they said earlier was not included in the first 4. Since then, it's been clear to me, more games are going to go to PS5. If indie goes, everything's on the table. So when I see an unfounded rumor that more old games are coming, I personally am not bothered by that. It's pretty clear there are no red lines for anything. Also, because Spencer literally said this. PS5 getting games after they come to Xbox first is a new reality I think a lot of fans should embrace for, though. To me, it's pretty clear it's going to happen more often. You see what I'm saying? Destin is no longer trying to fight this. There's no whatever. And I will even add, you're going to see more and more day games. My prediction, by the time PlayStation 6 comes out, Microsoft has fully fleshed out their operating procedures and stuff, the way they run the business, and now they'll be able to do day and date at a minimum, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Nintendo Switch is the odd one out only because depending on the hardware, depending on the game, may not be able to run on the Switch hardware. That's just the factor. But if they can include Switch 2, they would. They absolutely would. If they can do the perfect culmination of PC, PlayStation, consoles, Switch, all of that, they absolutely will do it. And that's their goal. They will absolutely go day and date across everything. Absolutely. Right? And I figure, but you got to give them time. You got to give some studios time, resources, procedures, how they manage their work schedules. It's going to take time. It's not easy. It's not something you could do overnight, right? So that's why I said by the time PlayStation 6 generation comes out, on the PlayStation 6, every Xbox game, boom, on the PlayStation 6. Day and date. Not even a question, right? And by that time, it's normalized, right? Guys got to get used to that. You got to stop with this cuck energy in 2025. Don't bring that cuck shit in 2025. That's disgusting, bro. That's some nasty shit y'all about to do, right? Listen, take it from these guys, right? You gotta take it from We Bleed Green podcast, man. These guys, listen, they're hardcore Xbox dudes. They're out here fighting the good fight. But they will not embarrass themselves. These dudes will never go down that road of cuck energy. They're not doing that shit. That shit's embarrassing, right? It is what it is. Sometimes you got to call it out like a man, right? This whole thing, as far as the console war, look what they said.
Yeah, J-Dub and Puerto Rock and all those guys, they win this. They can go out there and celebrate and have fun. They should talk shit, right? Go ahead, right?
That's right. I'm a Millie Rock on any block. All right? Shout out to Greg Eddie, man. Shout out to Greg, bro, and Shane, right? I'm a Millie Rock. All right? But here's a more recent conversation they had, right? Because they're not gonna go with that bullshit. Sure, they're disappointed. Sure, they're not like in the direction of Xbox, but they're not gonna change and create a whole new console war of this cucking shit. They're not doing that. Listen to them right here.
We getting ready for the developers direct, and boom, here we go. Halo going, Gears going, Forza going, all of these guys. We knew that. Listen, we knew this shit, right? I knew it. I know Sean knew it. Joey knew it. We was talking about it all year last year. We said Xbox is about making money, y'all. Once the initial surprise about the whole thing, and we pissed off about all of it, me personally, I've calmed down. It is what it is. People can clip this and say it's cope or whatever. I'm sure they clipped it not because the show just started. I've known this shit all year. Right. And this is what's happening. The games are what they are. Multi-platform, the industry is in a different place. My boy was telling me what games were going all year. Right? No, Halo and Gears hasn't been announced yet, but a rumor has come out. Right? From a credible source, because Nate, he knows his shit. But I've heard that stuff also. But at the end of the day, bro, Xbox about money. I don't give a shit what nobody says. They about money. They don't care about my console war or Sean or people in the chat. They don't care about that shit, bro. They're about money. They don't care about the ponies talking shit or the ponies having ammunition on them. They don't care.
Now, I know, which we'll go this way. People clip this, but I didn't clip this to talk shit. If anything, Xbox community needs to follow We Bleed Green's example. No cap. No cap at all. He's being real. He tells you he didn't like it, so it's not like he's pretending to switch it up. He don't like this shit. If you gave these two the ability, if you put them in charge of Xbox for one day, they're shutting all this shit down, right? So they don't like that shit. They're being honest, right? The main thing you got to get from them is they're not switching up and being cock. They're not going to go out there, Puerto Rock, Halo sold #1 and Intergalactic's #2. Take that. If anything, they're going to be pissed off because they're going to be like, man, Puerto Rock got Halo and he got Intergalactic. We don't get Intergalactic. We just get Halo. You see what I'm saying? Sure, they get it on Game Pass, but I guarantee they would buy a Naughty Dog game. They would buy it on Xbox if it was made. They would buy Naughty Dog games on Xbox if they can, right? Or whatever their favorite developer is. Maybe they hate Naughty Dog games, right? Maybe that. But I'm saying, if it's a game, Spider-Man 3, Wolverine, they probably play that shit on Xbox if Sony released Wolverine day and date. They'll get their Halo, they get their Gears, you know what I'm saying? And they get their Wolverine on Xbox. They would love that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So they're not about that energy. And the rest of you Xbox members, you gotta cut that shit out. You can't listen. You can't talk shit to a dude who's plowing your wife. It's an L, bro. It's an L. You can't be out there making comments trying to be like, oh, but she loves me. She don't love you. Bro, ain't nobody going to co-sign that statement, man. So stop this stuff. Listen, man, it's 2025. It's 2025. You got to bring the right energy or just, you know what, wipe your hands of it. That's what little by little you should be doing. Just wipe your hands away from the PlayStation, Xbox console war. Sign up to a new war. Sign up to Steam, right? So far, rumors of Steam OS on console, nothing came out of CES, and we'll talk about it another time, but who knows with that? Start a Steam. But if anything, it looks like it might be a Steam versus Windows war, but who knows? That's a conversation for another time. But don't start 2025 with this ugliness. That's embarrassing. Listen, your spouse is getting plowed. You can't win. You can't win, bro. Stop it, man. Don't go out like Adam 2012. Adam 2022. It's 2025. Do something different. Figure it out. Your only friend is YouTube Streets, Puerto77. And I'm out of here, man. You guys take care. Xbox community, clean this up. We Bleed Green, man. Y'all gotta clean this up, bro. This is gonna look bad on y'all. Don't let that energy continue. Shit's weird. Anyway, I'm out of here. You have a great weekend. Peace.
opening